I bang on a hell of a lot about having no motivation, and it gets slightly ironic when I keep saying that I've got no motivation but continue to be able to put out a video week on week while still working a full-time job. Yeah, just completely pat myself on the back straight away in this video. But the thing is, I really do lack motivation a lot of the time, hence why I'm complaining about it the whole time. Complain. There's no end to it. But even though I am complaining, I still need to get the stuff I need to do done. I need to be able to know what tasks I need to complete and give myself some accountability to even get anywhere close to the goals I set myself. So I need to make sure that I've got my tasks documented somewhere. Enter the fabled to-do list, the stalwart of the productivity and performance game. I often think that to-do lists can actually be quite overwhelming. You've got every single thing you need to do all down in one place, and when you look at it, it might just make you feel like you've got way too much to do. It's never the fun stuff either. It's never go to a football match or have a beer with a mate. It's always the chores, the admin, the cleaning, the stuff you need to do or have to do instead of the stuff you want to do. Yes, you can love what you do, and I'm not saying you can't, but you know what I mean. If I've got some massive long list of everything that I need to do, it will actually end up giving me less impetus to shorten it because I'm overwhelmed and I really don't have the energy to deal with all these things at once. I've got to keep it at a manageable level, make it doable, but still mean that I'm constantly progressing and growing even when I'm not motivated at all. To make that happen, I use a 3-item to-do list, and this way of working is manageable, but still gives you an actual set of goals so you can make a tangible bit of progress every single day. Many people set themselves a 1-item to-do list. Now, for me, that's too easy, and I can imagine it's too easy for a lot of you. What it doesn't provide is options, variety, or autonomy. The 3-item to-do list gives you the option and gives you the ability to be autonomous over what tasks you're completing in that day. You have the ability to maybe do 3 big tasks in a day, 3 medium tasks, 3 small tasks, or a complete mashup of the 3. You can match it to your motivation for that day, and regardless of how you're feeling, you're still going to make some progress. When you're feeling at your least motivated, you might do 3 small tasks, but you're still making steps in the right direction. And then when you're at your most motivated, you might smash out 3 big tasks. This is while all keeping it manageable and stopping you from being overwhelmed by a long list of tasks that you've got to complete, chores that you've got to complete. It's a win-win. So naturally, I did this over a period of 30 days just to try it out initially. That's 90 tasks, and I completed 72 of them. I mean, 80%, you've got to take that. What I found to be the biggest issue was that I often lost sight of the tasks that I needed to do for that day, even just because I had to open up the notes I'd made on my iPad. I know, incredibly difficult, but the fact that it's not right in front of your face automatically can mean that sometimes you wait too long in an evening before you start a big task. I'd sometimes even forget the tasks I set myself because I might have done it that morning or the night before. And after a long day of work, I'd give myself an hour or 2 to relax after that and then crack on with my tasks. If I'd left it too long, I wouldn't actually have time to complete it that evening, which would mean you can't cross it off, which basically completely loses the point of having your 3-item to-do list, your manageable to-do list. As a concept, the 3-item to-do list works fantastically well. It does also give you some accountability just in the fact that you've got to tick or cross the tasks that you have completed or haven't. It makes you feel like you're making progress or holding yourself back if you're not completing these tasks. But I've had to adapt it to ensure that I can get the most sight of the tasks I've got to do and make sure I complete them as promptly as possible. So I bought myself a whiteboard. Old school, I know, but it means that I can write down every single thing I've got to do, or at least have to do in the immediate future. But it also means I can take a section to prioritize 3 items as my daily 3-item to-do list. Because it sits on the side of my desk, I constantly have sight of it. If it's always in your face, you're never going to lose sight of it. I'd honestly highly recommend trying this out just for a month instead of your standard daily or weekly to-do list. It keeps your tasks manageable, makes sure you complete them on a daily basis, and keeps you progressing towards all your goals. It's versatile, dynamic, and another word for versatile or dynamic. But I'm really interested to hear what you use as a to-do list, or if you're using the 3-item to-do list like me. Leave a comment with your favourite to-do list or your favourite way of keeping yourself on track with your work. If you enjoyed this video, like it, and subscribe to the Unfold channel for new videos every single week. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you all very, very soon.